Hey guys, it's Connor Carmel. Today I'm going to give you my thoughts on the trade that happened in the 2004 draft between the Giants and the Chargers with Eli Manning and Phillip Rivers. If you guys don't already know, Eli Manning was drafted #1 overall to the San Diego Chargers at the time, now the LA Chargers. But Eli Manning didn't want to play for the Chargers. So the Chargers, who just drafted Phillip Rivers, #4 overall, traded Phillip Rivers to the Chargers along with a few other assets, so that the Giants would get Eli Manning. And yeah, before this video does get started, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's get into my thoughts on this trade. Starting off with the Giants' perspective, we have Eli Manning and all his accolades. He's a 4-time Pro Bowler, 2-time Super Bowl champ, a 2-time Super Bowl MVP. He has 57,000 career passing yards, with a 366, 244 touchdown to interception ratio. So he has a 3-to-2 touchdown interception ratio, so that makes it easier for you guys. For every 3 touchdowns he throws, he has to throw 2 interceptions, which is not very good. He also has a 60.3 completion percentage, which is not good at all. And he also led the league with the most interceptions 3 times. His best season in the NFL happened to take place in 2011, where he had 4,933 yards and 29 touchdowns, but still had 16 interceptions to go along with it. Overall, not that successful of a first season for a guy who was drafted top 5 in the draft. But yeah, now let's look at the Chargers' perspective. They gained, obviously, Phillip Rivers, Nate Kaeding, who was a kicker, Shaun Merriman, and Roman Oben. These players happened to be draft picks, except for Roman Oben, who was used from a draft pick and was traded to the LA Chargers. First off, we have Nate Kaeding. He was selected with one of their 3rd-round picks that they did get. But he was 6 years as a full-time starter for the Chargers and was a pretty good kicker. Made 2 Pro Bowls and was an All-Pro in that 6 years. But unfortunately, he tore his ACL in the 2011 season, only playing 1 game that year, and his season kind of derailed, only playing 1 more year, and was traded in the middle of it to Miami. He was a very effective kicker, though, with 86.2 on field goal attempts, with a career-long 57-yarder, which took place in 2008. And he only ever missed 2 extra points in his career, and it had a not-so-effective kicking resume, above 50 yards, going 10 of 17. Next up, you have Shaun Merriman, who could have been a Hall of Famer. He was on the pace to be a Hall of Famer, was playing incredible his first 3 years in this. In 2005, 2006, and 2007. He was selected in the first round that year. He had an 8-year career. Six was with the Chargers. Defensive Rookie of the Year in 2005. Made the Pro Bowl in his first 3 years, only 2 years that he made it, and was a first-team All-Pro in 2006. He led the league in sacks in 2006 with 17, although he only played 12 of the 16 possible games. He had just an incredible season and probably could have broke the sacks record if he played all 16 games. And then the next year, he also led the league in tackles for loss with 19. But he never played a full season. He could never go all 16 games. He could never stay healthy. And in 2008, missed all but 1 game and never really was the same after that season. He played 2 years in Buffalo and had a not-so-successful career outside of his first 2 years, with 45.5 sacks and 55 tackles for loss, with 9 total turnovers. And finally, we have Phillip Rivers, who's the main part of this deal. He had a 17-year career, 16 of them with the Chargers, 1 with the Colts. He never made an All-Pro team. Neither Eli nor Phillip Rivers did. An All-Pro really for a quarterback wins MVP, and he never did that. He was an 8-time Pro Bowler, though he was very consistently a top 5 player at his position. He led the league in passing yards and touchdowns once with 4,710 yards and 34 touchdowns in their respective seasons. But he also led the league in interceptions twice, in 2013 and 2016 during the later years of his career. He had 63,440 passing yards, 421 touchdowns and 209 interceptions. So he had more touchdowns than Eli Manning by about 55 and less interceptions by about 35. 65 completion percentage, which is quite a bit above Eli Manning. His best season took place in 2009, where he had 4,254 yards passing, 57.2 completion percentage, 28 touchdowns and 9 picks, but his team was very successful that year, going 13-3. Phillip Rivers, in my opinion, is a Hall of Famer outside of the playoff success, unlike Eli Manning. But if you think Eli Manning is better, then that's fine. But yeah, I feel like this kind of concludes that we have a winner on the trade, and that's the Chargers. Even if you think Eli's better, Shaun Merriman really is the deal breaker, and I feel like it's clearly obvious that the Chargers got more out of it than the Giants did. Although they didn't win the Super Bowls, Phillip Rivers would have done the same, would have had won more Super Bowls as a Giant than if he was traded like he was. Phillip Rivers is a better quarterback than Eli Manning, and I feel like it's pretty obvious to me. Maybe it's not to you, but I feel like the trade was over before it was in terms of ranking. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Comment down below what teams you want to see next for record predictions, or what teams or what trades you want to see for me reviewing trades. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.